Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Just doing my diabetes thing because I just ate dinner, so I have to get this all set up. It's not fun having diabetes, I can tell you that. So what you do is you put this in. Hey Camilla, you put this in, some needle, and you go like this, and make sure it's launched, and then when you're done, I'll show you what happened after that. So I have to take this machine, take the little tablets inside of them. See, it gets lit up like that. It comes like a little thing. And then, I hate my fingers. So, you make sure there's blood on your finger. Make sure there's enough for it to suck up. And then you get your book out. Hi, Bad Nasty. How you doing? I'm just doing my blood work, like my diabetes thing. After 7, 3. So, yeah. And then I have to write down what I ate. This is so much fun, you know, to perk your finger and everything. What time is it right now? 7:52. I had cabbage rolls and rice. Rolls. Okay, and then what you do after you're done, take this out of this, and then it has a Bluetooth thing on your phone. So you just put Bluetooth on your phone, and I downloaded the app, like the One Touch app. Thank you. He is due in July. So like it tells you your blood, like what you're weighing at, and it's 100% in good range. So what you do after you're done is that with the needle you just prick your finger with, you make sure that this is sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you do this, and put this back in here, this, the other ones you've had all day. Put this back in your binder, and then you're done. Pricking your finger is not fun. But the good thing I didn't have to pay for this. The Bird Health Services provides that. So what you do, you get this little machine, this little thing, you put all your needles and stuff in there, and then you take it back after it's filled to Shoppers or like a Drug Mart or whatever, and you put this in. So it's responsibility away. No, it's snowing right now. It's snowing right now. I go upstairs. I have 10 people watching me right now. Come on, Teddy. Let's go. Do we live in the dark?
Thanks for doing that.
Welcome. Welcome. I just didn't want you alone. I'm happy that I fed people. Come on, Teddy. Back into the baby room because anyways, Teddy, come on, Ted. Come on, Teddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? My monkey. So what I'm gonna say is that pregnancy diabetes is the worst because you have to watch what you eat. You have to watch what you. Do you know about King of the Dots in Canada? No, we don't. No. We don't. I don't know what King and Dots are. But I don't know why it's so fuzzy. Hold on. I think that's better. Anyways, no, we do not have that stuff in Canada. But the good thing in Canada, that machine I just showed you, if I didn't have coverage or Alberta Health didn't give it to me, it would have cost a lot of money. You know, I'm lucky we live in Canada and we get that kind of stuff for free. And I have coverage for the needle, like the thing to prick my fingers with, and the blood strips things. Like I'm lucky that we have that coverage in Canada for that kind of stuff. You know, pregnancy diabetes is not fun. You know, I have to watch what I eat. I can't have a lot of sugar. You know, it's like a diet that you don't want to be on. But whoever wants to be on a diet, not me. You know, I think the hardest part is perking my finger when I wake up, perking my finger after I eat, at lunchtime, dinner. I have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, you know, I've been told. Oh, okay. I've never heard them. You know, I'm appreciated that that they have this, but it's very hard to keep everything in line because like sometimes I'm not really hungry, so I just don't eat dinner. You know, you're supposed to write down everything you eat, like you're a snack or anything. And I really don't do that because I'm lazy, I guess. But you know, I try to follow the rules. Oh wow, that's pretty good. You know, I I'm a very appreciated that like we have this kind of government issue stuff and like we have help and Alberta works with everybody else. Anyways, diabetes sucks. You know, I I really hope that when I go back into my appointment on Friday, that they just say I don't need it, because I can't do an 8 hour fasting, and that's the diabetes test again, and I can't do that. You know, I think everybody should understand that it's hard on a body to have, and pregnancy too is like you don't really know if you have diabetes or the test is just fleckered. But yeah, you know, I'm really appreciated that, you know, a lot of people like me live streaming. You know, I've never really had that. Somebody reached out to me on Twitter, and I don't know who was it. Um, they said Thank you. Um, Mark Dudgeon. You know, and people say, "Oh, I'll donate to you," but I don't have my super chats open because I don't think that if somebody actually wants to give me money, they can just give to me via PayPal. So it's so much easier that way than waiting a month to get that super chat money. You know, if you don't know how to work super chats, you can just e-transfer me the money. I don't know how that does too, but yeah, you know, I'm just telling people if they want to do any, if they want to give me money, donate, whatever, do that way. You know, I'm very excited that you know people actually watch me and actually like watching me, and it's nice to know that I have people who actually like to watch me. You know, I made some live streams today, but not a lot of people watching. So yeah, I have my pregnancy class tomorrow. Yeah, busy day tomorrow because I'm in class. Like it's like a group that. Well, that's nice. That's you know my Wi-Fi just keeps kind of cutting out. So, you know, I even asked HelloFresh Canada to send me a sponsored video so I can make a sponsored video on Miss Janelle. But they told me to tell me to email them, and they haven't got back to me yet. So you know, I'm waiting for that, and you know, my bank basically took all the money I had saving out of my account, and I'm like, thanks. You know, now I'm back to square one, saving again. I might switch banks. I don't know yet. You know, I Canada's laws are always so stupid, and you know, yeah, I wish. No, I would never do that. Not my thing. You know, banks. You know, I. Sorry, I had to sneeze. There's probably like 5 more sneezes coming. Thank you. Yeah, no, I have a pregnancy class tomorrow, and then Friday I have my diabetes checkup thing. I was in the hospital yesterday because I just felt weird, and the doctor told me it was okay to come in, so I came in, and you know, everything was fine. Everything was fine with my pregnancy and everything. So I'm lucky that everything was good. You know, a lot of people at 27 weeks have this problem, like Burston Hicks and everything. You know, I guess I'm having them, but this is my first pregnancy I've ever had, so I don't know much. Yeah, I've seen the snorting condom challenge. It's stupid. Don't do it. Please don't do the snorting condom challenge. Don't do it. It's bad. Um, you know, you're not. You shouldn't do it. There's a lot of reason why you should not do it. You know, I disagree on this challenge. It's like the Tide Pod challenge. You know, condoms should only be used for sex and penises. They make girl condoms too. You know, you should not be putting them in your nose. You know, like it's like the Tide Pod challenge. It's like the cinnamon challenge. It's like the stupid challenge that they keep coming out with. You know, and it's like I challenge you to do this. It's like, no, I'm good. You know, it's like I'm very like this is my real color coming in. I haven't dyed my hair since I got pregnant. You know, I haven't got since I got pregnant. I haven't like dyed my hair, so I'm kind of excited to know what my hair actually looks like, because this is like dyed up to here, so like up here is my real color. Well, like Yeah, halfway down. So like I'm waiting, seeing if it actually comes out, because like I've had all different kind of hairstyles. I had blonde, I had purple, I've had so many other colors, and I can tell you is that my hair doesn't like color. It doesn't like having color in its. It's it's a weird. It's weird. I can dye my hair so many colors and it still comes back to this. I'm size 8, 8.5. Yeah, my size of my feet are 8.5. That's Canada, not U.S. Because I know U.S. has different sizes. In Canada, it's 8.5. But I would say 9 if you couldn't find 8.5. That's what size my feet are. I might, if anybody really does want to send me presents for the baby or anything, you can send me it in my mailbox. I guess I'm 5'8", so I'm not really tall. Um, you know, I come from a really, my dad was not that tall. Um, I I've been having troubles missing my dad. I posted a video a few days today, and I said I miss him, and I do. Um, I miss my dad, and I will always miss him. You don't get over the fact that you don't have another parent. You know, he's supposed to turn 61 this year, and he should be only 60. Um, it's sad because I don't get the chance to see him be a grandfather. Um, he doesn't get the chance to see the beautiful side of him being a grandfather. He always wanted to be a grandfather. Um, you know, and he was talking about being a grandfather at work and everything. He was so excited. Um, I'm gonna miss having that bond with my parents. My mom here is still here, so that's a good thing. But still, it sucks. Come here, Bengals, Bengals, Spencer, what you doing? It sucks because I imagine that if my father was still alive, he would be so excited. Oh, I know. My dad, he would have been a great grandfather. He would have been a great grandfather. He would have been so amazing. Um, you know, he was such a good dad. He would have been a really best grandfather. He talked about it like the moon, and you know, now I just have ashes of my dad. Um, I don't have my dad anymore, and I have ashes. And the day I brought him home. It was sad. I don't really talk about that, but I I will always miss my dad. And don't get me wrong, is that everybody has had this problem probably before, but you don't get over the fact that your father's not here anymore. Me and my dad had a really good relationship, um, and now I don't have that. And I will always remember him, and I will always know that my son will always know his grandfather. I will print off pictures. I will have videos of my dad. Um, I will have the funny things that he would want my son to have. Um, I'm grateful that I had my dad for that long. Um, my boyfriend, his dad passed away too, so our son won't have any biological grandfathers. But yeah, life doesn't give you a sheet and tells you how life is gonna go. I always want to call my dad. I always want to just call him and say, "Hi, Dad, I miss you." But I can't. You it's sad. And you're you can't be invincible. So let's make this understand that you have to stop acting like everything's okay sometimes, because sometimes it's not. I appreciate every one of you guys for watching me every day, and I'm so happy I keep having this platform. So let's never forget my dad, Rick August Barrett, and let's always remember that I'm here because of him. Um, I'm here because of my dad and my mom, but I will always remember my dad, and I will always love him, even if he had his problems. He brought us, me and my brother,